Gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Excursion 3 on the Disneyland Railroad. While the train is in motion, please make sure that everybody keeps their hands, arms, feet, and legs aside to make sure everybody stays seated at all times. Parents, you want to make sure that you do keep an eye on your little ones, making sure that they are properly seated away from train openings. We are now departing Tomorrowland Station en route to Main Street, USA. But first, we're going to take a slight detour through the Grand Canyon and even going back in time into the primeval world. While we're in the diorama, as a courtesy to those around you, we kindly ask that there be no flash photography or video lighting. Once again, friends, while we're in the diorama up ahead, please no flash photography or video lighting.
To those who have just come aboard, welcome. The next leg of our journey will take us from the fantastic world of the future to the breathtaking beauty of nature's own design, the Grand Canyon. For your safety, stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. Watch your children and no flash photography. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado, tenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Por favor, no tome fotografías con flash. returning to our own time and to Main Street Station, gateway to Disneyland. If you're leaving us here, stay in your seat until we come to a full stop.
As we come into the station, friends, please make sure that everybody continues to keep their hands, arms, feet, and legs aside, and make sure everybody stays seated until the train comes to a full and complete stop. We're now arriving here at Main Street Station, but keep in mind, friends, Main Street is the only station without a ramp. We only have stairs here. So if you do have a stroller or a wheelchair, we kindly ask that you wait until the bottom of the stairs is unfolded.
Main Street Station, Main Street, USA.
Welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. For your safety, please remain seated, keeping all hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train at all times. Also, please supervise children. Sit them on the inner left-hand side of the row with the responsible adult on the outer right-hand side. Our next stop will be New Orleans Square Station, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. Once again, please make sure all children are seated on the bench or on a lap, please. Again, as a reminder, please make sure all children are seated on a bench or on a lap.
Welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. We're embarking on a grand circle tour of the Magic Kingdom. We'll be stopping at New Orleans Square, Mickey's Toontown, and Tomorrowland. We'll also visit the Grand Canyon and make a trip back in time to the primeval world and the age of the dinosaurs before returning to Main Street Station. As we begin our journey, remember that for a safe trip, you need to stay seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your children.
Bienvenidos a bordo del Disneyland Railroad. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
Our first stop is New Orleans Square Station. But to get there, we need to pass through the wilds of Adventureland. It may seem peaceful through here, but trust me, it's a real jungle out there. Literally. So be on the lookout. Because never know what might be ready. Just ahead is New Orleans Square Station.
As we approach New Orleans Square Station, please remain seated until the train comes to a full and complete stop. Ripley, your gateway to Critters Activity, the Haunted Mansion, Adventureland, and Frontierland. But once again, please remain seated. The train is still in motion.
We'll be resuming our trip in just a moment. This is New Orleans Square Station. New Orleans Square.
Welcome to New Orleans Square Station. Welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. For your safety, please remain with the responsible adult on the outer right-hand side. Our next stop will be Toontown Station, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride.
To those just joining us,
Hi, friends, but make sure those little ones are properly seated at all times.
to ensure a safe ride, stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your hands.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide los frenos.
We're now entering Splash Mountain. Remember to pick a location. Want to know the laughing place? If you look real hard, you just might find it. It's where the critters are celebrating the Zippity Doo-Dah Day. Speaking of critters, this place we're passing over is home to a whole bunch of them. Here in Critter Country, you can join Winnie the Pooh, Tigger, Brer Rabbit, and Brer Bear on their fun-filled adventures. As we steam past Hungry Bear Restaurant, the last outpost in these parts, we're now joining up with the rivers of America and entering the frontier as it looked more than a century and a half ago. This is my favorite part of the journey. Around every bend, there's natural beauty as far as the eye can see. Revered Indian shaman, sharing his stories with those in the great river valley below. People like you have been riding these rails since the 1800s, traveling through nature's wonderland in a matter of days, rather than the months it used to take by mule or stagecoach. Steam power not only fueled these iron horses, but the dreams of a whole new generation as it moved west into this great frontier. Of course, some of those dreams, and the stories that went with them, were pretty darn wild and downright unbelievable. Like on Big Thunder Mountain, where I hear that mysterious spirits have grabbed hold of those mining trains and turned them into the wildest ride in the wilderness. Minnie, and all their friends live. Toontown Depot is also the gateway to Fantasyland, where you'll find many of your favorite Disney animated characters and stories. If you're leaving us here, please wait until the train comes to a full stop. Remember your personal belongings, then step carefully on the train. Have fun, and say hi to Mickey and
Until the train comes, so we will enter the back. This is your gateway to Toontown, and the rest of Fantasyland. Go on down. The train is still in motion. Welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. For your safety, please remain seated, keeping all hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train at all times. Also, please supervise children and sit them on the inner left-hand side of the row with the responsible adult on the outer right-hand side. Our next stop will be Tomorrowland Station, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us on the Disneyland Railroad. For a safe ride, remember to stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your kids.
¿Qué tal, amigos? Y bienvenidos a bordo. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
As we leave Toontown Depot, we get a real nice view of the happiest land of them all, Fantasyland. You can see people stepping onto It's a Small World just below us. And, up in the distance, majestic Matterhorn Mountain. We're now steaming forward into the future to a land inspired by visions of tomorrow, both practical and imagined. Here you'll find rocket ships and star skiers, submarines and astroblasters, and, if you look overhead, maybe a glimpse of a Mark 7 monorail. This is the latest version of the first daily operating monorail system in the entire Western Hemisphere, gliding above Disneyland since 1959. Below the monorail, and us, are the fun-filled roadways of the Autopia. Drivers of all ages can get behind the wheel of these cars. No experience or license required. If you're into soaring spaceships or doing battle with evil empires and emperors, Tomorrowland is definitely the place for you. Speaking of which, we're pulling into Tomorrowland Station right now. If you're leaving us here, just stay seated until we come to a full stop. Gather your belongings, including lightsabers and astroblasters, and step carefully from the train. Thanks. Have fun in the future. For the rest of you, just sit tight. We'll be on our way again in just a minute.
Welcome to the future. As we approach Tomorrowland, please repeat as the train comes from full engine stop. Once again, please repeat. The train is still in motion. Welcome to Tomorrowland Station. Alrighty friends, as a courtesy to those who are looking to join us here at Tomorrowland Station, we kindly ask those of you who will be continuing the journey with us to slide all the way to the end of your row so we can try and fill in all the available space. Once again friends, please make sure that you do slide all the way to your left so we can get as many guests on this train as we can. We're going to try our best to have 4 to 5 guests per row.
Kasi nga,
no, like, if she is with him, she's like saying, especially him. I haven't seen, he's been MIA.
Yeah,
that's why yeah, but I talked to him, like, more when I was at the party, I was like, have you seen Scott? I never seen Scott or any of them. Yeah. not? No, I feel the exact same way.
I feel like if you can't have that, like, something's wrong.
Yeah. I feel like that's like really scary to like test the boundaries during like the beginning of relationships like that. I totally agree. Me and my group is weird to begin with, just so like so weird. Starting to hear you guys. I guess there's just a week. What? Oh, probably later. Okay.
For those of you on board, this train is currently fueling. It'll just take a couple of minutes. Once the train is done, the train will be ready to go. So as a reminder, please remain seated.
Are you gonna go to Vegas?
Also, please make sure all young children are seated away from the large opening of the train. And that they're either seated on a bench or on a lap.
It's in September.
I just know like the longer I wait, it's gonna get more expensive. So I need to buy. I want to go, so I'm gonna try to buy it. I can do that. Yeah, I'm sure if I ask them, I'll like do it.
Oh, you don't want this anymore? Want to throw it away?
Like that, like honestly, that is what
It's like kind of funny. Morgan said like it was like she didn't she was she wanted to go to but now like not
you're so dumb.
I don't know I get that.
Especially, yeah. Well, you guys.
Welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. For your safety, please remain seated, keep your arms, feet, and legs inside the train at all times. Also, please supervise children. And sit them on the inner left-hand side of the row with the responsible adult on the outer right-hand side. Our next stop will be Main Street Station. As we travel back to Main Street, we're going to take a little detour through the Grand Canyon and back in time. Please refrain from using any flash photography or light-up toys.
To those who have just come aboard, welcome. The next leg of our journey will take us from the fantastic world of the future to the breathtaking beauty of nature's own design, the Grand Canyon. For your safety, stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. Canyon as we know it today. But it wasn't always this way. Now, Let's travel back in time, way back in time, to the fantastic past of the primeval world, land of the dinosaurs. Returning to our own time and to Main Street Station, gateway to Disneyland. If you're leaving us here, stay in your seat until we come to a full stop. Remember to gather all your personal belongings and step carefully from the train. I'd especially like to thank those of you who've been with me for the Grand Circle Tour of Disneyland. We hope you enjoyed your travels with us and that you'll come back to ride with us again real soon. Those who have stayed with us, we'll be on our way again in just a few minutes. This is Main Street Station.
As we approach Main Street Station, we remain seated on the train pockets of the pool and complete stops. Once again, we remain seated. The train is still in motion. Welcome to Main Street Station.
Jungle out there, literally. So be on the lookout. You just never.
As you get to the station front, please make sure that everybody continues to keep their hands, arms, feet, and legs aside, and make sure everybody stays seated until the train comes to a full complete stop. We're now riding here to Orlando Resort Station on the Clear Gateway from Haunted Mansion, Pirates of the Caribbean, Indiana. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Excursion 3 on the Disneyland Railroad. While the train is in motion, please make sure that everybody keeps their hands, arms, feet, and legs inside, and make sure everybody stays seated at all times. Parents, you want to make sure that you do keep an eye on your little ones, making sure that they are properly seated needed to wait for train openings. We will soon be departing New Orleans for a station en route to Mickey's Toontown Depot.
joining us, welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. To ensure a safe ride, stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your heads. We're now entering Splash Mountain, rumored to be the location of the one and only Laughing Place. If you look real hard, you just might find it. It's where the critters are celebrating a zipping Toontown day. Speaking of critters, this place we're passing over is home to a whole bunch of them. Here in Critter Country, you can join Winnie the Pooh, Tigger, Rare Rabbit, and Rare Hare on their fun-filled adventures. As we steam past Hungry Bear Restaurant, the last outpost in these parts, we're now joining up with the Rivers of America and entering the frontier as it looked more than a century and a half ago. This is my favorite part of the journey. Around every bend, there's natural beauty as far as the eye can see. There is the revered Indian shaman, sharing his stories with those in the Great River Valley below. People like you have been riding these rails since the 1800s, traveling through nature's wonderland in a matter of days, rather than the months it used to take by mule or stagecoach. Steam power not only fueled these iron horses, but the dreams of a whole new generation as it moved west into this great frontier. Of course, some of those dreams, and the stories that went with them, were pretty darn wild and downright unbelievable. Like on Big Thunder Mountain, where I hear that mysterious spirits have grabbed hold of those mining trains and turned them into the wildest ride in the wilderness.
As we come into the station, friends, which are Mickey's Toontown Depot, this will be your gateway for all Toontown and Fantasyland attractions. Now, do keep in mind Mickey's Toontown will be closing at 8:30 this evening in preparation for our fireworks spectacular at 9:30. So if you're looking to catch Roger Rabbit's cartoon spin, Mickey and Minnie's house, or guys, go closer, so you have until 8:30 to do so.
This
friends live. Toontown Depot is also the gateway to Fantasyland, where you'll find many of your favorite Disney animated characters and stories. If you're leaving us here, please wait until the train comes to a full stop. Remember your personal belongings, then step carefully from the train. Have fun, and say hi to Mickey and Minnie for me. Those of you continuing on with us, we'll be resuming our trip in just a moment. This is Toontown Depot, Mickey's Toontown.
As we come into the station, friends, please make sure that everybody stays seated until the train comes to a full complete stop. To make sure everybody stays seated at all times. Parents, you want to make sure that you do keep an eye on your little ones, making sure that they are properly seated away from train openings. We are now departing Mickey's Toontown Depot en route to the future of Tomorrowland Station. Once again, friends, we're just waiting for some of the floats for Mickey's Soundsational Parade to cross the track in front of us, and we should be on our way shortly. We just ask that everybody stay seated. This train can be moving at any time.
majestic Matterhorn Mountain. steaming forward into the future to a land inspired by visions of tomorrow, both practical and imagined. Here you'll find rocket ships and star speeders, submarines and astroblasters, and if you look overhead, maybe a glimpse of a March 7 monorail. This is the latest version of the first daily operating monorail system in the entire Western Hemisphere, gliding above Disneyland since 1959. Below the monorail, and us, are the fun-filled roadways. Gather your belongings, including lightsabers and astroblasters, and step carefully from the train.
As we come into the station, friends, please make sure that everybody continues to keep their hands, arms, feet, and legs aside, and make sure everybody stays seated until the train comes to a full and complete stop. We're now riding here at Tomorrowland Station. This will be your gateway for Utopia, finding you a submarine voyage, Star Tours, adventure continues. Bells like your afterblasters, you have to order in Space Mountain. We just ask that everybody stays seated until the train comes to a full and complete stop. Of the Disneyland Railroad. While the train is in motion, please make sure that everybody keeps their hands, arms, feet, and legs wide to make sure everybody stays seated at all times. Parents, you want to make sure that you do keep an eye on your little ones, making sure that they are properly seated away from train opening. Well, you're now departing Tomorrowland Station on route to Main Street, USA. The tours are going to make a slight detour to the Grand Canyon and even going back in time to the primeval world. While we're in the diorama, as a courtesy to those around you, we kindly ask that there be no flash photography or video lighting. Once again, friends, while we're in the diorama up ahead, please no flash photography or video lighting.
To those who have just come aboard,